Am I the asshole for not helping my brother and my ex with their kid? This post was made by the user Success Pride 821 on the ATA subreddit 3 days ago, with today being February 28th, 2025, in case anyone wants to look it up. Now, let's get into the story. I, 25M, was dating Jade, 24F, for 4 years. We broke up several months ago when I found out she'd been sleeping with my brother Tommy, 24M, for months or maybe even years. Or maybe they were secretly cheating since the start. I don't even know anymore. Jade and I lived together, and I thought we were expecting a baby together. Then I walked in on them. I didn't catch them in the middle of sex or even in bed, but it looked intimate and way too comfortable. They told me I was imagining things, and I said I didn't believe them. Tommy said he'd never do me like that. We're brothers, and we're there for each other and BS like that. I broke up with Jade. She and Tommy still said I was crazy and nothing was going on. But once Jade realized I was serious and I wasn't supporting her through the pregnancy any further and wanted a DNA test, Tommy came crawling to me begging for me not to put Jade or his kid at risk. He told me I could be the dad and raise the baby and he'd never be with Jade again, but she wanted what I could offer her and the baby, and he wanted the best for his kid. Our parents were shocked by what had happened, but also frustrated because Tommy was bouncing from job to job after college. He had no stability or stable income, and Jade wasn't in a much better position. While I had gone to trade school and was earning good money and had stable employment already, they berated Tommy and Jade like crazy, and I stepped away from the two of them. I said I would only step back in and communicate with Jade if the baby was mine, and I said I'd pay for a DNA test. Even without knowing, they tried to list me as the father on the birth certificate, but luckily I needed to be there, so that failed. My parents paid for Tommy to take a DNA test the same time I did, and the DNA proved he was the father, not me. Jade begged me to take her back, and she said the baby was really ours no matter what DNA said. I blocked her everywhere after that and did the same with Tommy. They still tracked me down in public, but I ignored them. I told Tommy we weren't family anymore and to remember that he was the one who broke our relationship, not me. The baby's about 4 months old now, and my parents are taking issue with the fact I ignore that the baby exists like I now ignore that Tommy and Jade exist. They told me I could have sent the baby a gift or something, that I'm still the uncle if I'm not the father. I told them I wanted nothing to do with the mess, and it's up to Tommy and Jade to figure this shit out. My parents argued that a good uncle was still important and the baby hasn't done anything to deserve being rejected. I said the baby is innocent, but they're attached to the parents who are both pieces of shit who deserve nothing from me. I told my parents we're talking about the same people who expected me to believe that I'd raise the kid as my own and they'd stop cheating, who tried to force my name on the birth certificate. Those people. I said the baby might be doomed, but I don't feel responsible for saving them from that life. My parents said Tommy and Jade need help for the sake of the baby, and the baby's well-being should be all anyone cares about. I rolled my eyes, and my parents told me to take this seriously, and there had been a 50% chance the baby was mine. How could all those feelings just vanish like that? They said the baby deserves that, and even Tommy to a point, because no matter what, he's still my brother. I suggested that they should step up if they feel help is so deserved, because I'm not gonna. They said I was breaking their hearts and Tommy's heart, and one day, I'd break the baby's heart too. And to think about the bigger picture. Ida,